post-traumatic stress, seizures, AIDS, cancer, glaucoma. If you're suffering from pain like I am daily, call CannaCareDocs.com. It's a much safer way to go. No opiates. You want medical legal cannabis? CannaCareDocs.com. Convenient. 9 Massachusetts locations. Peabody, Quincy, Waltham, Brockton, Stoughton, South Dennis, Cape Cod, Fall River, and Worcester. Also, I forgot, Seekonk. Also in the states of Delaware, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maine, and coming soon to New Hampshire and New York. It's CannaCareDocs.com. Get your medical recommendation. Get legal. CannaCareDocs.com.
We're back. We're live. We're in the Young Jerks on WEMF Radio. People are one of the people that was organizers of the free speech rally. Was questioning me on Facebook. Wanted to know who I was calling. Name the white power dude, because I called one of the organizers white power dude.
Yeah.
And I basically calling John Medlar, right? I mean, among others.
Yeah, Augustus Invictus.
Are we not live? Herbie's freaking out. We are live.
I can see myself.
Yeah, okay, Herbie. But, you know, John Medlar, I mean, come on. I mean,
yeah.
You know, when you say that you think there's a white genocide going on.
Oh, my God. Protect white culture.
That's white power. You know, like,
yeah.
He's, you know, white power sympathetic, whatever you want to call it.
And Invictus is the guy. He's got guns and stuff, right? He's a
white power people.
Yeah.
You know, Garrett, I'm not calling you it, but
yeah.
You were associated today, which
yeah.
I think was stupid for you, and whatever cause you're trying to get, you know. But whatever. I mean, I guess free speech, because free speech did win today. We're still talking about it.
Right.
But we wanted to talk about some other things, too. We were hoping Jamal Crawford would come in, but I don't know. He doesn't seem to be around right now. He's probably busy doing things in his neighborhood.
Right.
Probably doesn't have time to talk about this.
He's having some success parties over there.
Yeah. Yeah, but we want to talk about some other stuff today. There was the CWCB Expo that is coming to Boston.
Right.
There's a story that came out, several stories, but the one I'm looking at in my hand right now is from the Cannabis Industry Journal, and the title is CWCB Expo Cuts Ties. It says Cut Ties with Roger Stone. So they're asking this expo, this cannabis, what do we call this? The World Cannabis Conference or something, Congress. I don't know what the hell.
Congress.
Something like that. They have this event.
It's like Model UN for cannabis.
Yeah, they're coming to Boston. And they just, you know, made a deal with this guy, Roger Stone, he's a real character.
Yeah, right?
He's basically a Nixon hatchet man, one of the plumbers, basically. He's best known for dirty political tricks. He's also a grifter. I'm going to call him a grifter. He's the guy that benefited from licensing on Indian gaming casinos. He got cozy with the Bush administration, and then became the lobbyist for all the casinos and got them their licenses after he bundled a bunch of casino money for the Bush people. So now he wants to get into cannabis. That's my whole thing. I think this guy's a scammer. He wants to get into cannabis. He's trying to get Trump to legalize medical cannabis nationwide. And I bet that would include him getting the probably the one permit to sell the medical cannabis nationwide federally. I bet that would happen, Roger Stone, right, Roger? But Roger's also said a bunch of racist shit on Twitter, calling people the N-word, calling people all kinds of homophobic, racist, you know, sexist stuff. And a lot of people aren't happy in the cannabis reform movement, especially certain groups that represent the minorities. Cannabis World Congress and Business Expo is the official name of the event. And what you got is, you know, some folks that are not happy about this. Among them is Shailene Tittle, who I've been speaking to. I got some quotes. I'm going to be working on a Dick Boston story.
And you've spoken with her at other cannabis events.
What about it?
Shailene Tittle, correct? You've
I'm
worked
friends
with her
with
before.
Shailene.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
Known her for a long time.
Yeah.
But she's not happy about it, and a lot of other people aren't happy about it. There's a boycott.
That's right.
You know, basically some of the strongest and most powerful people in the industry are saying no to this. And I'm saying no to this. I mean, number one, this guy's a liar. He's the worst thing that could happen to the cannabis industry because he's a monopolizer. This guy wants the permits just like he got the Indian casino gambling permits. He wants them under his name, under his group. I'm confident of that.
And this is for medical, too.
Yeah. And he's also a guy who is a liar. I mean, a proven liar. This is a guy that went on Alex Jones and other places and said that the deep state was after him to assassinate him, that they had poisoned him with polonium.
Oh, man.
A substance that I've only heard about from when the Russians poisoned people and the FBI and the everyone gets involved. What do they call that? The National Poison Control and all those people come out
but
with
usually they're not poisoned on American soil with it, right?
Yeah,
it's usually in
it
Russia.
has happened, though.
Okay. But doesn't it really show up when you get polonium poisoning? Like you die? And
Well, that's what's the number one. Usually you die.
Yeah.
He didn't die. It was somehow a miracle.
Maybe it was one of Alex Jones's vitamin formulas.
He offered no
him.
evidence that this actually happened.
Yeah.
Except for some photos of some scabs on his face.
Oh, no, he was just picking too much when he was up too late.
I think he was tweaking on
Yeah, he
meth,
was just
more
tweaking.
But this is a guy who got caught in a weird, kinky call boy scheme or something back in the day.
Now
some
it makes complete
swinging
sense.
stuff with his wife back in the day. That's when he lost one of his political jobs in D.C. at one point. Trump has basically alienated the guy now because Trump knows he's a whack job too, even though, Trump obviously has issues.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
If even Trump doesn't like you.
Right. And, Alex Jones ran with the story. He got poisoned with polonium. Somehow he miraculously
with Alex
recovered.
Jones's vitamins, I bet.
The Center for Disease Control somehow didn't, bring out the guys with the plastic bubbles.
Yeah, they do that for West Nile virus in Massachusetts. I have to say, as somebody who's been bitten by a mosquito with West Nile, they do that just for West Nile.
I think they would do it for polonium.
They do it for polonium.
Somehow that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But Roger Stone gets away with that. I mean, this is a guy we want to represent cannabis in Massachusetts.
Oh, no.
I say hell no. I'm not only willing to boycott, I want to show up and maybe heckle him or
can we
protest
just replace him
something.
with someone else who isn't terrible?
Well, they also brought in Al Sharpton and they said, "Oh, here,
what?
And you people happy with this?" Was the attitude. The organizer, when he was questioned and these issues were brought up, he basically attacked the minority group that represents minorities in the cannabis industry.
Right. Is that the consumer?
I want to make sure we read their name right. I have the paper, but it's so small, the writing. I can't even read it on the print. Let me find their name in a second. It's called the MCBA.
MCBA.
Yeah, we'll look that up in a second.
Okay.
But that's the group that started the boycott, the Minority Cannabis Business Association.
That sounds like people we'd be on their side.
Yeah. Well, we are with them.
Yeah, we're with them.
They started a change.org petition.
Cool.
I signed it today.
Cool.
So they started that. It's the Minority Cannabis Business Association. They made the decision to withdraw all their speakers after the conference booked Roger Stone, a notorious politics lobbyist.
Right.
And you can go on Facebook and read more about this because on the Facebook pages it's starting to come out, and the response from the group that's running the event is pretty awful. I mean, even to me, I don't even know these people. I asked a few things, and they were basically attacking me. When I brought up the fact that Roger Stone was very crooked, the main organizer came back and was like, "Was he ever jailed or arrested or something like that?"
Oh my God!
I was like, "No, but it doesn't mean he wasn't being criminal."
Right? Not at all.
So.
Yeah, we have some comments from Mass Bay Canna. MCBA is good people. And, we agree.
They are good people.
We agree. We back them on this.
I'm trying to find her name because it's in the story. It's hard to read this stupid thing. I should just have it up online. But their main leader, she's on my Facebook page. She's awesome. She, kicked ass. She's
nice.
I don't give a shit if people in this industry, all these men are mad at me and think I'm difficult because I don't give two fucks about, standing up to racism.
Good.
And standing up to bullshit.
Neither do we.
And not even, even if you don't, there's I'm going to speak to the racist white people on this, too, because there are some in this cannabis community. Maybe you don't give a shit about race. Maybe you're like, oh, F race, right?
I'm colorblind.
I don't care that he makes fun of women. F it. Yeah, I'm colorblind. White lives matter.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's also a scammer. He's also someone who's a notorious lobbyist who monopolizes things. So
it's like
you really want to bring him in, working with Trump to you want Trump's stone weed, and that's the only medical marijuana you get in the nation?
I mean, Patriot Care is bad enough.
Yeah, right? So, I mean, I'm disgusted by it. And this group came back and was like, the group that is, hosting their event, they compared it to another group that has another event, and we're like, we have more minorities on our panels. And I'm like, I don't think you do anymore.
Yeah, right?
I think that might have been the past before they find out how much of an asshole you are.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Boston's doing a lot to push back against white supremacy.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. I don't.
Yeah,
think
we're like minorities right now. Like I like to.
What do you think the odds are? I mean, I have a feeling knowing Roger Stone, he probably got a contract with these folks. They probably paying him a lot of money to do this. What do you think the odds are that he actually speaks in Boston?
I don't know. I don't know why they're paying him so much.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe they'll withdraw. Can they take the contract back from him? Can they, be like,
crap,
when you have
a contract and agree to pay someone, you are stuck on the hook.
Because I mean,
they speak or not.
In a way, like they can't even go back then, right? And be like, hey, we're losing all our other
speakers.
You can
cancel them, but you still have to pay them. Is usually how it works.
All right. Because,
Yeah.
if every other speaker drops out because of this one guy.
You're free to renegotiate. Maybe he would want to renegotiate. Who knows?
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe they aren't paying him that much.
It just seems like if they want to have a successful conference with a diverse group of speakers, when all their diverse speakers withdraw because of this one guy, you can even simple math.
And there are other people saying, no, it's fine. We want Trump on our side. That's what they're saying, right. Some people. So
someday,
that's interesting. I'm just like, okay, we'll just monopolize it with Roger Stone weed.
Yeah.
Pay $500 and it'll be all white people.
Yeah. And we'll still believe Trump will have our back someday.
And Roger Stone can call everyone an N-word.
Yeah.
And try to sell them some medical weed for an extorted price after. And we're supposed to be happy with that? No, I'm not happy with it.
No.
I'm not putting up with it. And you know what? You come to Boston, we are here. Like, I'm here. Like, there's not just me, too. There's a lot of loudmouths here.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that they're going to face a lot of problems if Roger Stone actually gets to speak in Boston. And are they going to, most of these things, right? People get to ask questions.
Oh, yeah, right. They're panels.
Yeah, are they just not going to take questions?
He just gives an open monologue and then leaves.
Because if that happens, I want to get...
Yeah, we got to get there.
We got to get a bunch of press passes, give one to Brian Riccio.
Right.
Have Brian Riccio go after him about the polonium poisoning.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we can have Shalene Title and the lady... Well, they're not going to be there. They're boycotting. But we can find somebody maybe to...
can we... Is it still...
And maybe just harass them on the way out.
Yeah, or,
we'll look for the limo.
Is it boycotting?
I guarantee this guy is in a limo.
Oh,
you know what? The only guy to show up in a limo.
Dude, if I schedule the limo, though, I do work at a limo company.
We'll stand outside and we'll just find, start asking
them. See.
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
Do you want to call anyone the N-word today, Roger Stone?
Yeah, definitely. I'll get the chauffeur to ask him the question in the limo. Yeah. But what I'm saying is also like if somebody's boycotting an event, does sneaking them in break the boycott?
I think so.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I mean, come on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're in the press, I could boycott it in a way. I'm not buying tickets. We're not going to promote it and support it.
Sneak in, right?
But,
is that okay?
I could always go in and harass them, I guess.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
me, but I'm just saying some of these other folks that they're not going to go in there. Come on.
Yeah.
Maybe me or you. But.
Yeah. Well, I like going to all the cannabis conventions, but I've only been to the...
Yeah, I have no interest in going to this
Yeah,
one Let's see them cancel them.
Where is it going to be held? Where's this one supposed to be held? Is it the Hines?
I think it's the Hines. I don't know. If it's not the Hines, it's somewhere in Boston.
Yeah.
It's in October, I believe it is.
Okay.
But F them.
Yeah.
Screw them. Sign the petition, change.org. Find it.
That's right.
Do we have any comments on this right now, Lauren?
We do. Let me see. We have people, saying MCBA is good people.
The same thing?
Yeah. Talking about Russians killing people with polonium and something about NCIA as their competition. I don't know, that was a little while.
That's right. Instead of actually acknowledging their issue, they went after the competition. Interesting.
I don't know, I guess.
Yep.
That's about it for this thread. I don't know.
I know. People are kind of quiet. People are watching, but they're quiet.
Yeah, well.
I guess
been a long
day.
To
take in. Yeah, there is.
It's been a long day, and honestly, Boston should be patting itself on the back right now for our response to the racist rally. I was just very impressed with everybody.
And I would highly recommend, if you haven't watched it yet, watch the Vice documentary on
that's really eye-opening.
On the rally in Charlottesville.
And I don't like to say that about Vice stuff, but that was really eye-opening and really good. And, you really can't twist...
Find out who this Cantwell guy was.
Exactly.
Chris Cantwell, that, really disgusting.
Yeah. And a crybaby later on. He called the cops for help. That was adorable.
Yeah, but you think it's adorable. This is, again, I'm glad you brought that up. If you listen to that audio from Unicorn Riot on Facebook, it's the leaked audio. Barrett Brown posted it, too.
That's right.
It's a leaked audio from the organizers of the Charlottesville rally.
Right.
The Nazis, organizing with I believe the Oath Keepers.
Yeah, the Oath Keepers, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Oath Keepers will be there. These guys will be here. They were even talking at one point, like, don't worry about the few black people that are with us. Just let it go, you most racist KKK guys. They're with us. Let it happen.
They're with us.
Like, that's like they were talking like that. Like, and they're organizing. And the whole message of this for them was that they wanted sympathy. They wanted people to feel bad for them.
It's hard out there
and
for
now
a white
Cantwell's
guy.
crying.
Yeah.
It really shows you who these people are.
He even called the cops for sympathy, like, for help, even after he made the cops in that town look like idiots for letting an innocent girl die.
And not only that, he beat people and maced people.
Yeah. As if they would even want to help them. And it's not like I like to think like a cop, but I'm just saying, he made them look like, they couldn't control their town. Somebody died, and now he's going asking them for help.
He's also a cop hater. He's always been a cop hater. For years, this guy Cantwell. I mean, I think he's still on the loose.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would not doubt if he doesn't turn himself in. And if you watch the video, you'll see how many guns this guy has on.
Yeah, he just keeps pulling them out.
And he's
automatic weapons, handguns.
I would not doubt if he goes down in a blaze of glory.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I don't think he's that. Yeah.
I do. That guy's going off the deep end, man.
You might now.
I'm calling you man.
It's okay.
Lauren, man.
I'm the young jerk.
Pepsi. I'm kind of bummed because I thought we were going to have Lauren and Lauren.
And actually we just...
And Crawford. And now it's just Crawford and Lauren.
Yeah, it's only like half
Lauren and Crawford?
Well, we even have a comment. We should focus...
Pepsi and Crawford?
Crawford, Pepsi? I don't know.
Mike Pepsi.
Well, we have another good comment. We should focus on strong black people, culture, and arts, not bigots, which would have been awesome, and we would have loved to do on the show had our guests come up.
Oh, you're talking about Jamal not being there.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried today.
We tried.
When people say stuff like that, it's so funny because it's like, do you listen every week?
Yeah, we try.
Is that one of our regular listeners?
Actually, I haven't seen her name before, his or her name before.
Good.
So.
Well, keep listening because we do that every week.
We're gonna have Tito on. Yeah.
Next week we have Tito Jackson.
Yeah.
Running for mayor of Boston.
Right.
Black city councilor in Boston right now, running against the incumbent mayor.
Yeah, that's right.
We have people in headscarves.
We had
office.
breastfeeding live on air, running for office. We've had some great guests and a lot of different strong. We have Nadeem. We had Nadeem come on, and we've had a lot of people. So
we have a lot of women guests, a lot of people of color.
Yeah.
That's what we do every week.
We're diverse.
We bring people in. Our guest today, for some reason, couldn't make it. He didn't show. We haven't heard from him.
We're two white people right now, but we try.
But you're a female.
What?
You're a female.
Oh, that's right. I am a female.
You are a female, so we do have some.
Oh, yeah.
And Herbie back there is our producer. I think he's got some. I don't know. What is he? What are you, Herbie? You're not all white. What are you?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. See, I should know that. Puerto Rican.
That's right.
I would love to go to Puerto Rico with Herbie. Have him show me around.
Oh,
Would you do that, Herb? Would you travel with me, or am I just too much of a drag?
Yeah.
He's like, sure.
That didn't sound very... knowing Herbie, that sounded like he
You got to go to Dorchester with him first
trying to
be
start.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come to the next party.
Yeah, see if I can fit in there.
Yeah. And Puerto Rico.
When I travel, I'm different. I'm very quiet. I just,
Really?
I just observe,
Dude, I'm exactly the same. I'm like annoyingly the same everywhere I am, and
I'm different when I'm in my own house.
Oh, really?
Oh, totally.
What do you like?
When you're in, I don't know. Come on. You and I'm like tongue-tied. Talk too much about ourselves today. I want to talk about other stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
So we're not going to that convention.
No. Roger Stone after Roger Stone. Go sign the petition.
Exactly.
I want to hear if anyone supports Roger Stone in the cannabis industry. Is there anyone that says, do we have to hear what Roger Stone has to say?
Yeah, right.
Like, there were actually some jerks on Facebook that were like, we need him to help us. It's like,
what?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
That's not.
And you really think he's going to help us with Trump? The only way he would help us with Trump is if Trump and him got money from it, you stupid fools.
Yeah, right.
You guys are so stupid.
Yeah.
Today, I'm just like, I've had it with the stupidity, I think. Haven't I?
Yeah, it's gotten pretty.
Am I getting a little too full of myself today?
No, I don't think so. I think you're right on the money, actually, with these people. You're never going to win with somebody that's siding with Trump. Yeah. You're never going to make Trump like us.
He's a liar.
Exactly.
Like, when he lies to you about polonium.
He's
come on.
Completely not presidential.
Like a delusional liar. Like, we're not talking about the president. We're talking about Roger
I'm saying
Stone.
anyone who sides with Trump, I don't think we're ever going to get on our side.
I know, but even beyond that, I'm talking about Roger
polonium.
Stone.
Like, that's something that can be, there's no cure for that, is there? It's not like he got cured.
Yeah. Something, just make it up.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, did you see Alex Jones on the sidewalk?
Yeah, anyone who's friends with Alex Jones.
Anyone who's friends with Alex Jones.
I mean, come on.
He got the coffee on him.
Yeah. And you know what? This guy's so whacked out. He's got a tattoo of Nixon
What?
Nixon's face on his back.
Did he do a movie?
That's how. I mean, can you imagine the center of your back is a picture is the face of Nixon?
Can you imagine?
Like, that's how sick of a twisted.
Can you
Roger
imagine
Stone
when he's getting it from behind and some guy's looking down at him and there's a face of Nixon staring back at him?
Right? It's a pretty sick.
What?
Twisted guy. Sick. You know, Lauren, you're really
That's
getting
the worst. That's the worst.
Lauren just brought us down like 5 levels.
That's the worst kind of
I didn't need to go there,
is
Lauren.
Nixon's face.
Didn't need to
I don't
go
know. You
there.
said he had a Nixon tattoo on his
I'm
back,
just
and
saying,
I thought tramp
the guy's
stamp.
a very strange individual.
Yeah, he is.
He's not like he thinks he's a good-looking guy or something because I've seen some pictures of him with his shirt off and stuff like that. He's a freak.
Is he like Putin?
I don't know. He's a freak. I think Putin's got a better body, maybe.
Who would you rather? Never mind.
Yeah,
Putin or Roger Stone?
He's got Roger Stone's got like a movie out on Netflix.
Yeah,
Get me Roger Stone. He's got some podcast, Stone Cold. I just call him Stone Cold Crook.
Stone Cold Crook.
Yeah, Stone Cold Crook.
That sounds about
That's
right.
pretty much what he is. Stone Cold criminal. And he's he's being investigated too. I'm pretty sure by maybe Bob Mueller.
That's right. That's right.
This is the guy we want. We want him in the cannabis industry. Like, if we're going to just invite everyone, why don't we just say, hey, let's just take O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, right.
Let's take who else?
Kylie Jenner. Or let's take one of the Kardashians.
Yeah, let's just take the worst people in society and we'll just put them in charge of the cannabis industry.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Right?
Oh, I see another comment from Bobby McGrail. Mass politicos need to co-sponsor Cory Booker's bill in H.R. 975.
That would be positive.
I don't know what those things are, actually. Which one are those?
Those are there's basically Cory Booker is pushing to reform through Congress marijuana laws.
That's right. Okay.
So looking at legalization going.
Yeah, I saw that. And is that HR 975 or is that a different
I believe
one?
so. I don't know that.
Okay, because I did see that about Cory Booker's. I just didn't. Really
I know
believe
Bobby,
it.
and that's what he's going to be talking about. So
Cool.
It's the only thing Cory Booker does that's any good.
Right.
Besides take money from pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, just like many others that want to be in the cannabis
Oh, Michael
industry.
Jisco said, "Where is Warren? Warren is out today with
He's
his
at
girlfriend Steve.
Necronomicon
Yeah,
down in
got
Providence.
a film festival.
Yeah.
So they're
like
busy
that.
today.
That's good. Good for them.
Good for them. Hopefully they win and it's worthwhile.
Yeah.
And fun.
Yeah.
You meet a lot of cool people.
Yeah.
Some Hollywood people, maybe.
Yeah. Right.
Did we already read this one? We should focus on strong black people culture.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we do. We try to bring it on the show. We focus on it. Definitely on the show. If there's anyone that you think we should have on the show, definitely let us know. I just want to give people the heads up. We do some phone calls sometimes, but they're difficult, and things don't always work out. So we tend not to like phone calls.
Right.
Because, we know our show has a little draw, and people want to come on. So we like to do things in studio.
And we have a great new studio now.
Yeah,
so
it's
we
awesome.
got plenty of room.
And things will work, and it looks good.
Yeah.
We do want guests. If you know someone good locally, or even if they are nationally, but they're going to be in town in the Boston area, let us know if they're here on Saturdays. We don't record anything else, but what we do live here on Saturdays. We don't have time for pre-recorded BS. We're working people.
And it's not as fun.
Yeah. Saturdays live. If there's someone that you know that should be on the show, especially a person of color, let us know.
Yeah.
We're always looking for guests, and we do bring them in, and we have had them on. A lot of people of color come on.
Yeah, we are, and like I said, we're open. Yes,
Black
you
leaders,
can criticize our show,
especially leaders.
Yeah, if we're too white, but you know what? We are open to suggestion and
I don't think
open
we are,
to.
I
don't think we are
maybe
too.
the host, because I'm the one host. I'm a white male.
We're
right?
pretty white, but no. But I mean, we're not. We're also not going to be defensive about it. We're going to say, yeah, if you got somebody great you want to have us have on the show, we would love to have them.
Absolutely.
This is an inclusive community here at the Young Jerks.
And I would say that we are over inclusive. We have, I'd say, more people of color on our show than probably almost any show.
And Howie Carr show, or
I'm just even
yeah,
saying,
no, we do, yeah.
Even for like a liberal show, like we are like we have everyone. We have a good Muslims
reach.
On.
We have a
We've
good
had
reach.
Yeah, because basically we're looking for community organizers and leaders.
Yeah, we're here for the people.
Yeah,
and the listeners,
and a lot of them are young people of color lately, which is awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
We're seeing a lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot of females too.
Yeah, that's cool.
A lot of females doing well now. In the cannabis industry too, in the cannabis reform as well. I mean, last week we had Diane Russell, a Maine state rep on the show. She's white, but she's a woman as well, running for the governor of Maine.
She sounded good.
Oh, she's awesome.
Yeah.
So we're always open to having women, people of color, you know.
We even had that libertarian girl on. Heather Mullins?
Oh, Heather Mullins. Right. We should have her back.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe today would have been a good day to have Heather.
I think I saw her out there actually yelling
bet
at somebody for stepping on her foot, actually.
Was she getting crazy?
Yeah, a little. It was cute.
Was she angry?
Yeah. Somebody stepped on her or like
Was
brushed
she-
by
was
her
she-
when we were walking into the
Was she
protest.
scary? Would you be scared of her?
No.
might be a
Do you
little.
think I'd be scared of anyone?
No, you went to jail.
Yeah, dude, come on. Let's be real. Let's be real. I wasn't scared.
You come back after I go off on you, and you're just like, oh, well, hey.
What? I'm not scared of you.
Well,
You're more scared of my dog, of our dog, than I am of you.
wow.
Oh, we gotta
So
bring you
now
on.
I'm not holding back at all anymore. Now I'm not going to feel bad at all for yelling at you when
What
you
have
screw
I
up.
done? What have I
You
done?
nothing today. You've been good so far.
Okay,
But that's what happens after I lose my shit.
I know, right?
When I go nuts, you're like good for like a month, 2 months, and then something happens, and I'm like, wah!
Well, it's only because Warren isn't here to instigate me
Yeah,
or
well.
egg me on.
Well, I think it's because Herb is not going to even talk to you anymore in the studio. Herb's going to be like, cracking the whip. 'Cause
Yeah.
He knows deep down that even if you didn't cause it, that I have a point. Don't you, Herb? He's not going to say it. He's laughing.
Oh, breaking news. That woman I saw on the Common was actually not Heather Mullins. It was Michelle McPhee.
No way!
Yeah, we saw
no
her.
way! Michelle McPhee was yelling at people?
Yeah, it was great.
my
We were
God.
right there.
Oh,
and
were
somebody
people harassing her?
Well, not even. Somebody like brushed by her, I think, or like bumped her or
Oh, do you
whatever.
know who
and she
I am?
Yes, do you know who I am?
Oh, my God.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah, we
she's
saw that.
another little lame. She won't come on the show.
Yeah, we saw that like as we were walking
we're
in.
promoting and supporting some of her work, and she wouldn't even come on the show.
I
She's
know.
like totally lame. Because I made fun of her before. Gave her a bunch of crap when she acted like a total jerk when she got busted for OUI.
She was leaving when we were there, and and the thing hadn't even started yet.
She's
so.
classless. I gotta say it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I respect some of her work, but that's pretty funny that she was there. yelling at people.
Yeah, and it was like right before she was leaving as things were starting.
I would
it was
have
weird.
been like doing video.
We tried, man. We tried. I ended up losing.
Was
track
Brian
of her.
Riccio there?
Yeah, that's who.
Was
he's
he
the one
laughing
who,
his ass off?
he was the one who
Oh,
noticed.
he
He was
must
like,
have been. That's
Michelle
Michelle McPhee, man.
And I was like, oh my god, it was great. Yeah.
Was he yelling at her?
No, I think he yelled to her name, but she didn't hear because we continued up
I
the
figured
hill.
Brian would run after her.
No.
He doesn't like her.
Yeah, no, I mean,
That's a sign where the show's over. We're talking about
Brian Riccio's
Brian
come on.
Riccio's come up.
Ding, 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 ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
It's
Show's over,
7:33 p.m.
It is, right?
It is.
All right. Michael Driscoll says, enjoying you guys talk. Thank you, Michael.
Oh,
if anyone wants to call in, too, what's the phone number again? Herb had it up. Now it's gone. 617. Oh, I had it up, too. I'm losing my own phone number. It's so funny.
It's hard to remember a new
It
phone
is
number. I don't
now.
even know my own phone number
Right?
sometimes.
A new phone number?
Yeah, forget it.
Yeah. But if you want to call in, if you have it in your phone right now, you could always,
Yeah, if you know our phone number
If you know our
already.
phone number. You could call in right now before we hang up.
Yeah.
Because we're pretty much out of here. But we have some more comments I want to read, too, before we check out.
Yeah.
Do you want to read some more comments before we go?
There's a few things. There's people asking, where's Warren? And other people answering, he's in Providence at a film festival. And people asking, is it on the page?
I don't
know
think so.
if he shared it on the Young Jerks
No, but
page.
Warren will share it. If he, yeah.
Michael Driscoll comment also lied about the winery, and I'm not sure what he's referring to. Is he referring to the winery in Charlottesville that Trump owned? Is that?
Oh,
This was
interesting.
further up. He said
I don't know.
he lied about the winery. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was pretty
sounds
weird how
interesting.
Trump decided to promote his winery.
Yeah,
during all
he's
this.
so, oh my gosh, so non-presidential.
freak.
Like, can you imagine how Obama would have handled this versus how Trump's handling it right now? Like, it is just night and day.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's embarrassing, and it's like this guy's president. Ugh. I mean, even worse than Bush, to be honest. At least Bush would have just said something. He would have sounded stupid, and his grammar would have been incorrect, but he wouldn't have been completely. I don't think he would have been completely outright not denouncing white supremacists. What do you think? If George W. Bush,
I don't think anyone would have done it the way Trump did it.
Yeah,
Trump was
I don't-
awful. It was the most. There was dog whistle. This was
Yeah.
on purpose. He
Yeah.
wants David Duke, and again, I'm going to say this today. If you didn't notice this, but the KKK and the Nazis came out and said, no matter what Trump says from now on, we know he's on our side.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take them at their word. I think
Right?
they know what's in their best interest, and I think they're more sophisticated than most people think. That the Nazis, like David Duke and the KKK and the neo-Nazis that were there. Our phone number again is 617-903-7464. Put it in your phone
Yeah.
and call in. I know people are listening online. I see the comments, but you should call in before we
right.
go, because we're about to wrap it up.
Yeah, we are.
Do we have any more comments we want to read?
I don't know. A bunch of people gave me crap today about going to the protest.
Who did?
I don't know. Just people I knew from high school and like just random Facebook fans or followers or friends. I guess libertarians. And I just want to say, like, sorry, not sorry. I don't know. It was, like I did what I thought was right, and I'm proud of Boston for doing this. And like you can argue all day about whatever like perceived ideology you think this is for, but at the end of the day, it's about protecting our most vulnerable people in our communities.
Yeah. Why do we have 2 cameras going right now, Robbie? Anyway,
we always
got 2 people. Put the main camera on. People are complaining. I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, that's kind of weird. We've got 2 people putting one camera. We're sitting right next to each other.
Yeah.
We don't need.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't know. I guess all I was saying was, Boston, thanks for doing the right thing.
I think everybody else making fun of me. Complaining.
Yeah, that's true.
Telling you what to do.
I mean, there's also enough people on my Facebook that support me that then they'll attack them. I don't need to fight my own battles anymore at this point. People just fight on my feed. That happens to you a lot, right? People just fight with each other on your feed.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then they want you to get involved. And, moderate it.
It's fun. Or they text you or message you later, like apologizing or like, hey, did you like what I said? And it's like,
sometimes I'm like, I didn't even read it.
Yeah, I know. It can get kind of long and convoluted, and
All right, a lot of people commented about Roger Stone. What's Roger Stone's angle? I think I already mentioned it. I mean, I think the guy. Just, look into the Indian gaming casinos, all the permits he got, the lobbying he did. Basically this was a hatchet man for George W. Bush.
Yeah.
He helped George W. Bush, steal, some people call it steal, but, take the election from Gore. He was the person that brought in those Republicans in Florida and had a little mini riot. And he got repaid by George Bush with casino permits for his casinos, his Indian gaming casinos. And I think someone like Roger Stone looks at marijuana as very similar, an opportunity for him to cash in.
Yeah.
And he's got a connection to Trump. So I think he's hoping that Trump will legalize medical marijuana and let him be one of the people that decides who gets the permits. That's his history.
Great.
And
yeah.
That's what, I mean.
So he can take bribes for him.
And he's a racist. I mean, when you go on Twitter,
and he's nuts.
And you call people an effing N-word because you're mad at them because they made fun of you. I mean, this is not a guy we want representing the cannabis community. No. Not me. If you're okay with that, I mean, I don't. I think he's a self-dealer. I think he's a scumbag, and he's a liar. And he is racist.
I'll take the NCBA any day.
Yeah, I'll take the NCBA over them any day.
Yeah.
And not even, I couldn't even come up with the name of the group because I really aren't that familiar with them. But I'll take the individuals that I know from that group and the ones who were quoted.
No one can be as bad as Roger Stone in that group.
And Shalene's a quality person, and some of the other folks. I know that they care about, and I'm glad they're standing up. I'm applauding them, the folks like Shalene and the group, the MCBA. They are standing up, and they're not going to take it, and they're letting people know. One of the comments was, this isn't just about Roger Stone either. This is about letting the whole community know that we're here, and when you pull shit like this, we're going to complain. We're going to be pissed off, and you're not going to benefit from it. Yep. And, it's a good thing that you have kind of a sheriff there because there's a lot of shady shit that goes on in industries like the cannabis industry because it's new, and it attracts a lot of charlatans and jokers and shady people. We'll take the phone number. Phone call. Who's on the line?
Hey, man, it's Bagel Man. How you doing?
Hey, I saw you earlier, actually, right?
You did?
Yeah, briefly. You were walking by. You were in the common today, right?
Yeah, I was doing the food table. They kicked us out.
Yeah.
It's okay for me.
What do you want to say about everything? Because we were limited on time about today.
I just want to say, the cops were getting paid good money to be there. They kicked us out at 1:30. We gave all our free food illegally. We were not supposed to be there. They said no tents. That's a weapon. We used suede knives on the bread. We admit it. Those weapons. Our food table, giving up free food was illegal according to the mayor and chief police. They didn't want that. So I'm happy I broke the law today. I think it's a good thing to break the law.
Nice.
Their law.
Who did you feed?
And
Nazis?
We feed the protesters. No, we were up at the State House.
Cool.
Yeah, that's right.
As close as we can get.
He's been at cannabis rallies, too.
Yeah, I know.
He was at the, yeah. Bagel Man.
I see him.
I saw them walk
What
by.
did you think about the rally, both sides, and what do you think about the organizers too on the free speech rally? You're around,
there's two different groups. You had the the Combat, which is a bunch of coalition of some of the activist groups on the left, communist socialist groups. They had 3,000 or 4,000 at their rally, and then you had Black Lives Matters, a couple of Didi and Monica, and they're like, Democrats, but they're progressive. They did left politics. And they marched with Tito with them. Tito Jackson was with him, and Mike O'Connell was with him. So
That's right.
People marching from Reggie Lewis. So it was good politics of both groups.
What do you think about the other side, though, the organizers of the free speech rally?
Those are basically idiots, I think, who don't care. They're about pushing their agenda.
What do you think about someone like Garrett?
Joined in, but the original people they had were probably bad. But I don't know about the new people. I know a friend of mine, she was there. She said, "Hey, Bagel Man, I'm going to be there. Can I come meet with you?" I said, "Okay, I don't care." She's a Russian woman I know.
Do you kind of think they're idiots like I do? Because that's my point. I think they're kind of stupid idiots, like to get co-opted by a bunch of racist Nazis.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah,
and they'll keep saying there weren't Nazis. There were no uniforms. It's like, no, that you don't need uniforms to be a Nazi.
No.
This is a new thing.
But think about the cost that costs our city to pay for all that fencing for 50 people like that.
Right.
All the police they brought in, costing millions of dollars, could be spent for housing and things we need, and the tax money spent. Marty Walsh doesn't care about the poor. He cares about his agenda and making himself look good. And it was all about building up Marty for the election.
Well, I can't argue with you. I can't argue with that.
I think today
there,
definitely
yeah.
helped them.
Yeah.
I think that's another unintended consequence from these free speech bozos.
Yeah.
Who a lot of them don't support Marty Walsh, but they did today.
Right.
They did. Marty Walsh definitely did. I mean, when you're looking, Dan, you agree with me? Marty Walsh got a boost today politically against Tito Jackson, which kind of sucks in my opinion.
But
Do you agree with that?
was there. And
He
Tito
was
Martin-
there.
I know he was, and I love
too.
Tito, and I'm, we're sympathetic. I'm probably going to endorse him and all that, but I think Mayor Walsh benefited today with the result. Would you agree with me?
It depends on how you're looking at it. I mean, I'm not a fan of Marty. I think he's a scam artist in his own way. So I think, Marty wouldn't answer I went to his office yesterday, tried to get permission to be there. And I got the runaround from his office. I got the runaround from the police.
Of course.
So to me, the way they operate, I have no respect for Marty and his, people. Tito's office really tried to help me, and they were willing to support me. So
No doubt. I mean, that's the difference right there. I mean, I even with what Masscan's going through, Tito Jackson, everyone in Masscan knows that Tito Jackson, if he was the mayor, they wouldn't be having a problem with their permit for their freedom rally coming up next month.
Yeah. No, Marty's all about the big business. He wants to get a job at GE. He brought him in here, rent-free, tax-free, $1 billion corporation. Meanwhile, with 8 to 10 year housing vouchering waiting lists for people on the streets. So, no, I'm not a fan of Marty. Sorry.
All right. Well,
I got to run. I get free pizza to give out to the homeless tomorrow.
Woo!
So.
Awesome. If anyone's listening, where can they get those? They get that food.
If they become homeless, and we'll see what we can do for them. But, because the homeless are good people too, most of them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Well, you got a lot of love from our commenters today, so thanks for calling in. I got a few people saying, "Yeah, Bagel Man, Bagel Man." So you got a lot of support too. So thanks for calling in.
All right, guys. I'll catch you next time.
Sounds good.
All right.
With the Young Jerks on WEMF Radio, their time is up. We got to go home.
That's right.
I've rolled some more, and we got to go. I'm going to go.
You got to roll out.
Got to roll out. Mm-hmm. Rolling. Do we have any comments before any more? Just that I know we read them throughout the show, but is there anything really important that we're missing here?
You can judge a tree by its fruit, somebody said, which is
that's what I say.
Insightful. And people were supporting Dan the Bagel Man, actually. So, when they heard his voice, they were very happy. I got a lot of love for him. Nice Bagel Man looking out for the homeless. Yeah, dude, Dan the Bagel Man's like our new Dan the Man, right? Apparently.
And Dan the Man's birthday?
Oh, it is Dan the Man's birthday.
Happy
Speaking
birthday,
of Dan the
Man.
Man.
Even though you don't call us anymore.
I know. Where are you?
You don't love us anymore.
I feel so abandoned.
You don't send us phone calls.
I know. Where is he?
Anymore. Where's Dan the Man? Happy birthday to you, who used to call us all the time, but you don't anymore.
He's too cool for us now.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah, okay.
I think we're going to go.
Yeah.
Some people are saying we're echoing again. I don't know if that's happening. I don't know. We'll listen later. You don't want to say that because I'll lose my shit. That's funny. I'm not losing my shit today, am I?
No, you're chill.
I am.
Good.
All right, we're out of here. It's getting hot.
It is.
We'll see you next week with Tito Jackson in studio. Boston City Councilor Tito Jackson. You got some questions for him. Prepare him. Next Saturday, 6 p.m. He's running against Mayor Martin Walsh. Coming up here. We're up at the stretch on that, so going to be very interesting. I'm very excited to have him in. He's awesome. I love him.
Me too. He's great last time. I can't wait.
I got to make sure I get stock up on the Market Basket root beer.
That's right. The Market Basket.
He likes the root beer. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. We're done.
Bye.
We no more comments that we're echoing. We're out of here. I don't care if it's echoing. Bye. See you next week. Young jerk.
CBD cannabidiol is so effective that the government has patented as a medicine. The government's own patent.